I'm Hannah,
I'm Finnegan.
I'm abundant.
and this
This
This is how I get model ready.
is how I get model ready.
is how I get model ready.
So in the morning, I don't do too much for skincare. I really like to keep it simple, so I'll usually wet my face with warm water and just wipe off the skincare from last night. So I like to go in with a lightweight moisturizer so it doesn't interfere with any makeup I do later. I like to put on a lip balm so that my lips aren't chapped. Sometimes if my face is a little puffy in the morning, I like to go in with an ice roller and just drain some of the fluid from my face. And that's my morning skincare routine.
First thing I do is I go ahead and rinse my face off with some warm water just to open up my pores. And then step 2, I'll go ahead and do the same thing, but this time with my cleanser. Step 3, I go in and use my toner. Next step, I use the serum. I shave often and I get razor bumps, and this helps correct my skin color. Lastly, I'm going to go in and use my facial moisturizer. There you go, guys. That's my skincare routine.
So to start in the morning, I always wash my face and I make sure to use warm water. So depending on the client I'm working with, I usually have to shave in the morning as well. Next, I will exfoliate after I am done shaving and after I've applied aftershave. And after all that's done, I always make sure to end by moisturizing. And that's my skincare routine in the morning.
For my hair, if they're gonna do it on set, I'll just wear it natural like this. And if they ask me to come hair and makeup ready, I'll just put a little bit more of a curl to it so it looks more intentional. Since my hair naturally has a wavy texture, sometimes I just grab pieces and add a curl to them. And then when I brush it out, it just makes the wave look more intentional. Some clients, if they're going to ask you to come hair and makeup ready, will specify how they want you to do your hair. So you always do whatever they say on the call sheet. But if they don't specify and they're not picky, this is how I like to do my hair. It's just a your hair but better kind of wave. To do this wave, I like taking a 1.5 inch iron, going at the root of the hair, dragging it down a little bit and curling it up, then dragging it down more, but making sure to leave the ends out so that they're not curled. Curling that piece. And then when that's done, I like to twist the hair off of the iron to make the curl tighter. And then I'll slide the ends down the iron to straighten them. I'll usually let these set until I'm done with my makeup. And then I spray them down with texture spray. And then run my fingers through them. And that's how I get this wave.
Alright guys, for my hair, it's pretty simple. The morning of my shoots, I put a little bit of hair oil in it to keep my hair moisturized and hydrated. I'll use my comb to pick it out if I need to. Just style it. And lastly, I'll throw on my do-rag so I can keep the moisture in my hair, and that's how I get set ready.
So in the morning, my hair is pretty low maintenance. So if the client is asking for my hair to be more fluffy, I will wash it the night before and then blow it out with a hair dryer. But in the event that I do need my hair to not look as fluffy, I use texturizing spray. And there's not much else to it. That is what I do to my hair in the morning.
Foundation, I like to use a lightweight sheer foundation and apply it with my hands, and that helps keep it really natural and looking like skin. Next, I'm gonna go around my face with a cream bronzer and sculpt out my cheekbones, my eyes, my forehead, and my nose. Once I'm done with that, I like taking a powder foundation on a powder puff and setting under my eyes. And it just adds a little extra coverage since I don't typically use concealer. I also like to carve out my cheekbones and set the center of my face. Next, I take a little blush and I put it on the apples of my cheeks, and I like to bring that all the way up my cheekbone like this. Now I'm going to set my face with a setting spray. Now I'm going to line my lips with a shade close to my natural lip shade. Now I'm going to do a little bit of mascara. And that's it. That's how I do my makeup when I need to come to set and makeup ready. Your routine does not have to be complicated.
Everybody gets ready a little different.
Do what works best for you.
Bye.
See you next time.
Bye guys, see y'all next time.